let me just give a little bit about who we are, what we do, and what we have, and just talk a gentle little bit, because what we really want to do tonight, I want to get to know everyone here. And I want to get to know folks in terms of a concept that we call TCE relationship building. But just to give you a little quick history, because I'm not going to be someone, I don't like that, I'm trying to find a way, I don't have my back towards everybody. A little quick history about the career engineer, who we are and what we're about. And then I am going to give you guys, one of your first TCE challenges. I'm going to find out who you are and what you're about the TCE way. And as I talk, you're going to keep hearing me say TCE, because we're actually almost converting TCE to a verb. Like Google, I get Google, so TCE is kind of becoming a verb thing. But the career engineer was birthed in 2003. I have a master's in social work. I am an alumni of Norfolk State University. And I've always liked wanting to make sure that when Monday morning comes, that folks love Monday morning. Always. That's what my whole thing is about. Whatever you were purposed or positioned to do, you should be loving it. And if you can make money and take care of your lifestyle that way, that's even better. But my whole thing was, is Monday morning better? And it's not so much about where you're employed, if you're a W-2 person, if you got entrepreneurial ideas. It's about, are you passionate? Are you positioned? Are you purposed for what you're supposed to do here on this planet Earth? If you got some time, 2 guarantees you have. One is you were born, so you're here. But there will be a time when you will be here no more. And what's in between is what really matters. So we want to make sure we use all of our sweat equity and our time equity to ensure we're doing what we were purposed to do. So, I had this little idea. I knew how to do resumes. I knew how to coach people how to do certain things. So we birthed a career engineer with our motto of simply this: don't get anxious, get prepared. That's what the career engineer is all about. Don't get anxious, get prepared. Whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you want to be an employee, whether you're an employer, don't get anxious, get prepared. Okay, so I got my little shingle, my little internet shingle. I just happen to love technology, don't know why, just happen to love that. So we are 87% strongly internet company. We believe in making connections, but we believe in human relationships. We believe in human technology. We believe in funky things like be real. We believe in just silly things like show up. Okay? We believe in things like a handshake is your bond. We believe in mean what you say and say what you mean. We believe in not getting hustled. And one thing I saw with entrepreneurship was I've always was helping career seekers and get better jobs. Make sure their A game is rocking. Make sure they're getting the best deal so they can love Monday morning. Then I met folks who were in corporate sponsorships, and I shared a little bit like we have our own culture, our own language, and corporate sponsorships is also known as a job for some of us. But some of us have our corporate sponsorship from 9 to 5, and we work our purpose from 5 p.m. to 9 in the morning. Okay, so I met lots of people in that boat, and they were getting hustled. They were entrepreneurs, had great passion, great ideas, but because they weren't in the marketplace 24/7 like a full-time entrepreneur, they were getting hustled. They were getting just bamboozled, hoodwinked, all of that. So we want to make sure we were creating an environment where real people can come together, people to people connecting. I didn't care if you were an employee, or an entrepreneur, or an employer, or a government official, or a singer, or an actor, or a musician. When real people get together for powerful purposing and positioning, some magical things can happen. So we had a Saturday morning, had a cup of coffee, me and some real people got together. They started having conversations. They started breaking bread together, having conversations. Then we saw how these conversations ended up to some contacts. Then we saw some marination of the contacts, ended up to contracts. Then we saw commerce coming. Then we saw repetition of conversation, break bread, be real, be authentic, have dinner, have breakfast, have coffee, contract, cash. Then they did it again, conversation, be real, authentic, be genuine, no hustle. Conversation led to cash. Said, this is an idea. It didn't matter if it was a janitor and the CEO having a conversation. Janitor now working for the CEO, the janitor now getting the contract to clean the CEO's building. Conversations equaling to contracts equaling to cash. The TCE network was birthed out of real folk having real conversations that led to conversations and contracts. So that's what has happened. Several years later, the first TCE meeting or TCE network meeting was in March of 2005. So we have this wonderful community we have created of awesome people. I mean, folks think career engineers, all that. I love the people that are bold enough to join the network. There's some amazing folks, and they've helped us to reach Malaysia, to reach New York, to reach the UK, and do some wonderful things. So that's just a little, the network is a part of what I do. That's a big piece because I really love connecting people. So now, since you all know just a teeny little bit about me, I do have my website. Those of you who didn't see some of the video, or some proof positive of what we've done across the country, we will definitely have that ready to show to you. But now, the very important piece I want to know about, because I will share more about us later, is who is in this room. I had some general conversation with some folks. There's a real shy guy in the room. He's like so shy. Okay, I knew that. I know Hollywood is down the street, so I know he's going to get the Oscar next week because we know he is not a shy fellow. But what I'd like to do is find out who's in the room right now, who you are, what you have, and what you bring, the essence of who you are. And in TCE style, I'm going to, I haven't had the game folks out of their comfort zone, so this is a nice, cozy spot. We're going to do some little cozy mingling, and here's what's going to happen tonight. And when we're done with your introductions, I will share with you some up-and-coming things about who we are and how you, because you are connected to Dr. Letitia Wright, have a personal invitation, because the TCE network is invitation only. Because we want real folk, not everybody, not anybody. I want the real right folk to be in our community so we can do some good business together. So here's the first thing you're going to experience tonight. I wouldn't want you, I know some of you go to networking. I mean, who has never been to a networking event? Never been to one. Sweet, love it. Well, even those of you who have been to one, forget everything you learned about networking. The world's about ready to change. Because I don't network, I build relationships. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. We have something called the TCE introduction. All my members are geared and groomed and polished in how they introduce themselves. And because this is in 30 seconds sometimes, that's all you have is 30 seconds to share your essence for someone. Because when you're at a networking event, you don't do business. You never close business at a networking event. Some things that irritate me when folks come to networking because they tell me their whole story. I really don't want to hear it. And I keep it real. I really don't want to hear their whole story. And I often walk away and feel kind of, because I could have been a nice person, but they didn't know how to network. So what I'm going to do is, when we're at TCE events, there's 3 ways that we expect folks to introduce themselves. First, I want you to, of course, say who you are, and everybody here should know how to do that. Does anyone here not know what their name is? Everybody knows their name? Do you know your name? Everybody knows their name? Okay. Our standard is who you are. About 10 seconds of this is who you are. Next, I want to know what you have. What is it about your essence? Again, whether you're employee, employer, entrepreneur, doesn't matter. I'm all about people to people, P to P, what we call it, P to P connections. Who you are, what you have. About 10 seconds or so on what you have. What is it that you bring to the table? What is something that's so unique and special about you? If you're a career seeker, I want to hear your 10 years in the IT world. If you're an entrepreneur, I want to know that thing that makes you so uniquely different than someone else. Eh? Who you are, 10 seconds. What you have, 10 seconds. Third part, very critical. What is it that you want? This is how TCE members introduce themselves. All times I'm giving you a little dose what we are. What is it that you want? And one of the biggest mistakes that most entrepreneurs or employees or employers make is this whole thing of anybody and everything. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Because in boutique, some of my biggest deals, some of you saw me doing some TV work that I've done. I've been fortunate and blessed to be on television, opening my mouth and sharing. All those connections came from 2 people in the room, maybe 3. But when someone said, "What do you want?" I had a specific answer, so that decision maker can know what it is that I want. Not 12 things, my 1, my 2, because I only have 10 seconds. So who you are, what you have, what you bring to the table, that's what you have, what you specifically want. If it's a name, drop a name. If it's an industry, let us know. We need some triggers to know what it would take to make you get some cash, okay? Who you are, what you have, what you want. And when I don't get volunteers to introduce themselves, like when I ask you to, because everybody's so quiet, y'all. Nobody's nervous or anything, right? Because we all family here. When you're doing that, like right where I am, I'm standing here with nice, I think I'm using one of my radio voices, I'm not sure. Okay? You're going to stand right here, and your positive posture, because posture is so important when you're sharing your essence. You're going to share with us who you are, what you have, and what you want. And we're all going to listen. We're going to listen so attentively because you're going to show us some essence of who you are and what you're really about, because you never know. You don't know how many people I know. I might have the exact referral you're looking for. You have no idea. And everyone, I mean, unless you sit on the couch and do nothing, if you sat on the couch and did nothing, you know at least 200 people. If you do nothing. So if you are a mover and shaker and engaged in your community, you've got access to at least 2,000 people. Everyone sitting here has access to at least 2,000 people. So the TCE way of introducing ourselves is who we are, what we have, what we want. And then what I'm going to do while you're up here speaking so nice and tall and strong, if I come up to you, let me demonstrate with this. We have a little kidpreneur here. With this young lady, would you come forward as you give me a little sandwich on? Okay. Don't she look like me? Let's say you're doing your introduction, okay? If I come up here and I do this, it means you got 5 seconds to close up your introduction. Okay? I'm going to give you 30 seconds. You're so nice. Go back and eat your little sandwich. You did real good. Okay? So it was all about 30 seconds, because sometimes that's all you get. All right? She doing something. What that mean? Oh, you found the BlackBerry. Oh, right. Okay.
I'm trying to get you
that's how we doing in Virginia. Thank you. I have felt naked all day. Okay. Whew, y'all just don't know my girl. Okay. You sit right here. Don't go nowhere. Sit right here. Okay. Feel like I can talk now. Okay. My brother up here. His name is Barack. We go way back. So who you are, what you have, what you want. Everybody good? Everybody clear? Everybody good? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
They're
just very polite. They're just polite.
Come on, California. Come on, man. Show me what California really about. All right. So who you are, what you have. So let me just demonstrate. I'll pick on me first, okay? So you guys, I'm Francina Harrison. I am the career engineer. Don't get anxious. Get prepared. We have over 14 years of helping career seekers, entrepreneurs, and businesses get paid and not get hustled. I'm looking for real people that want to join a dynamic networking community who are ready to take their career, lives, and business to the next level. I want folks who want to rock Monday morning. Francina Harrison, the career engineer. Don't get anxious. Get prepared. 20 seconds. What y'all think? You know something about me? I got 15 things I can do, but that's not what I want, right? We're doing now what we're looking for the right folks to build our networking community. So, what I'm going to do, all these nice little faces here.
I'll go first.
This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, here comes everybody. Then the Oscar goes to no. Please, sir, come on, give them. Come on, I want to see this side of the And I'm going to do my mental counting in my head. Who you are, what you have, what you want, sir.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dumas Martin. I'm president and co-founder of the Idea Club. I'm an experienced inventor, and what I want to do is to share the knowledge that I've been blessed to learn over the last 20 years with others. If you're interested in learning some things about protecting your ideas, please see me today. Thank you.
Love it. Give it to them. Let me tell y'all another thing about TCE culture. TCE culture. I know you hear me clap because I believe in the power of affirmations. Y'all say I got masters in social work. We do something called a push-up. If any of y'all know how to do push-up? Y'all do push-ups every day, right? Well, yeah, that's the way to do a push-up. But here's the TCE way to do push-up. If someone does the right thing for the right reason, word of encouragement, here's how we do it. Everybody follow me. See this? Come on. I mean, even go like this. Okay, ready? And I say push up, and we do 1, 2. Let's try it again. Ready? Y'all. All right, everybody do our push up. Ready? 1, 2. Push up. Y'all have to say it. Push up. Push up. Push up. All right. When I say give them a push up, what you gonna do? Push up. That's what I'm talking about. So you learn 2 things: how to introduce and how to give some affirmation. Now, if I could do it, brother, you would get one on the floor. You would, but that little Saigon walking I did today in the parade, don't mess up my foot. But good work. Okay, let me see. Ready? Who am I gonna pick? I'm going to the lady right here in the purple. I never look at people and I pick them up. This lady right here in the purple. Yes, sir. Right here. Come on, you ready? Who you? Get her right. Come on. Purple's my color. Sit right down. Let me see. I could walk by purple. That she be. Get on there.
Good evening. I am Starla Porter. I am the president and visionary behind Zoylife Publications. We offer self-publishing services to those who want to keep their authentic voice in front of an audience. What I want to do today is just to introduce you to Zoylife Inspired, which is our new project. It's a daily devotional featuring 54 writers, and it's a daily devotional for 2012. We have already compiled everyone in place for 2013, so now we're taking a list for 2014. If you would like to have your work published, be it teaching, your own personal story, Zola Publications can help you. We're at zlpi.us. Thank you.
Push up. Thank you. Love it. Exception. Who is she? Who is she? What's her name?
Zola Publishing.
What does she do?
She prints your story.
She brings your story. I want to do these little tests. He's paying attention. All right, 'cause I know y'all just listening, want to do push-ups, but who's paying attention? All right, let's see. We're gonna get Come on. We're gonna get you. Come on. You two little ones. Come on. Ready? Hold on. See, I'm gonna do stop. I have a system to do some stopwatches with y'all. Hold on. Get my BlackBerry back up. Come on. Ready? Go.
I'm Barbara Berg. I'm in private practice as a licensed clinical therapist. I specialize in midlife crises and help people get over them and have a better half. Also, I specialize in debriefing at companies where there's extreme trauma, extreme stress management. I'm an author of relationship books, and I'm on my third one, Ring Shui. And when it gets into too much depth of the muddle of relationship, who are you anyway between yourself and other people, I found that what your hands are doing, where you wear your rings, has a lot to do with how you connect to people. And we can connect to people in 30 seconds or less by using their hands and not just where they are in the horoscope. So that's, and what I want is to spread the word for Ring Shui around the world, because it can lower stress so much more instantly than so many other conversations we have. I found to be much more fun than intense talking about it all the time.
Give it to her. She did well. Thank you.
Thank
That's right.
Also, Barbara Berg was a recent guest on the show, and you should ask her about Ring Shui. It's really interesting, and she has the rings. So.
Love it. Everybody feeling more, everybody. No one here is shy with all this. In fact, we're gonna pull one of the folks from the couch. They with the little black right there in the middle. Yeah, that's you. Come on up. Come on down. That's what I do this.
But she's our speaker, so you want to wait and give her some part? Okay.
I need a lot of authentic help.
That's not a problem. We want that. You ready? Did you hear who you are, what you have, what you want? 30 seconds. Ready? You ready? You ready?
Ready. Hi, I'm Maggie Coburn. What I have is something new and wonderful and a great way to rate. Can I start over? For an hour and a half.
Tell them what you want.
Okay. I'm Maggie Coburn. What I have is a fantastic way for people to raise money. Something that's fairly new. Just getting started. I'm in another headspace. Can I do this in a few minutes?
You can.
Let me do this.
Give her a push-up.
Okay.
No problem.
You need a sip of water.
I need some water. Actually, what I need is a coat.
There you go. Give her something strong. Give her a coat. Okay. Ready? Because again, we want these about 30 seconds. We're gonna roll with it. We're going to bring. Huh? Who you are, what you have, what you want. Yeah, we're gonna get him. Come on. Give him a round of applause. I'm trying not to show favoritism. I know this man, but it's all right. Ready? I'm gonna do 30 seconds on you. You ready?
5 seconds, please.
You ready? Hold on. I can't clear this. Okay, here we go. Ready, sir? Go.
I'm Tony Harrison. Good evening, everybody. I'm Tony Harrison, President and CEO of Energy Concepts. What we do is we help you reduce your energy costs so you can save money. I'm a certified energy manager. What I'm looking for is CEOs, or if you know of someone who's complaining about their high electric bill, they can call me. We can do a consultation and figure out where they're using their energy. Again, you can reach me at tony@energyconcepts.com or 757-630-1238. Again, don't get anxious. Get green.
Give him a push-up. Go ahead. Give him a push-up. We're good. Don't get anxious, get green. Now, did he steal my intellectual property?
Well, I took
What do
it.
you think I should do about that?
I can share it.
What do you think I should do?
Always share it.
Your husband and wife, right? He owns half of
He's
it.
my baby daddy. This is my baby daddy. Okay. All right. Here we go. The young lady in black, right over here. Come on. Young lady. That's right. Come on. Ready? Let me stand over here. You want me to do? I'm all right. I'm not making you nervous. But okay, ready? Set, go.
I'm going to read what I have is a master's degree in business administration. I enjoy helping people with insurance. I'm a licensed insurance agent. I help you, what I do is I help you to discover where you'd like to be financially for yourself, your family, for your business, and then I help you to create a plan and implement the plan to close the gap between where you are now and what your vision is for yourself financially. And that's what I do.
She got 3 seconds to spare. Give it to her. All right, push up. Way to go, way to go. Remember, guys, who you are, what you have, what you want. Okay? Because when you lead off from that, you tend to get right to the crux of who we want to know what you're all about. And I'm going to pick, I love it when someone just steps up and just comes on up there. Ready, Miss Rhonda? I know Miss Rhonda. Ready? Here we go, and go.
I'm Rhonda Adams. I work for a utility. I'm interested in transitioning to my passion, which is working with youth. But I want to work in the Caribbean. I have experienced tons in the utility industry, so I'm also trying to look possibly with the utility. But I actually want to get out of corporate America. And that's it. Okay, my name's Rhonda Adams.
Give it to her. Push up. Push up. Well, give me turn off the lights. Okay. Push up. Caribbean got my interest. I don't know if I can help with the kids, but I can show them. We can go to the Bahamas. We can do something. I'll bring a child.
I've been to Puerto Rico twice, so that's what I'm trying to get back.
Puerto Rico? Oh. I might know some hookups there for you. Okay. Okay. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing?
I'll do it.
Come on. Come on down. Come, who you are, what you have, what you want. You ready?
Hi. My name is Barry Lieberman. I'm with a company, representing a company called Pivot Share. And what we do is monetize digital content, so whether that be video, audio, or textual. It allows you to, people that have training materials, content, a lot of you have already heard you speak to that, allow you to put it online and make money off it without having to sell advertising. Again, that's Barry Lieberman with Pivot Share, and what I'm looking for is people who have digital content and would like to load it up and make money. Thank you.
Give it to him. Rock it. I'm trying to see if I'm doing push-ups and claps at the same time. Who gets this? Because I mean, some of y'all, the choirs,
Or election.
you don't have to work on the choir again. Yeah. Ah, thank you for voting. Come on. There you go. That's what I was looking for, engagement. Come on down. You ready? You ready? I love it when you say you're not ready. That's good. Okay. Everybody look at her. Look at her. Y'all checking her out? Ready? Who you are, what you have, and what you want. Go.
My name is Antoinette Marie Antone. I am the CEO and president of the NHA Housing Chamber of Commerce. It is the first American Commerce for Housing. We helped develop the program that's pushed into the U.S. Congressman Joe Barker pushed our program into legislation with an endorsement by President Barack Obama. Now, what I want is we're actually pushing a whole entire in a grant performance industry program with Dr. Letitia Wright for the commercial industry. What I need is individuals who are in the commercial crisis, and if you are a 501c3 or ministry, you qualify for these grants.
All right, give it to her. Clap. And push up. Okay, very good, very good. It wasn't so bad.
Wow. Okay, so it's not
I love it. I love when I don't have to ask and people step up. We call that stepping up and showing up. I like that. You just stepped up. You know that? You just stepped up. You ready? Oh, so you just made me get out my stopwatch. Hold on. You know I can't count to 30 on my own. Okay. Ready, set. Gotta laugh sometimes, folks. Humor keeps us alive. All right? Ready? Let's go.
I'm Jonay Walker. I currently work for the Los Angeles Urban League Workforce Center. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in Workforce Education and Development. At my company right now, I help customers with employment and training. My passion is to help our young children to find out what their purpose is. And I'm going to have my first workshop at my church next week, Saturday, from 9 to 11, to help them with finding out what their goals are, what their skills are, helping with resume, cover letter, interview techniques, mock interview. We're going to film them as they interview. And that's it.
All right, give it to a clap. Push up. All righty, all right. You like kids? You want to go to the Caribbean? I know somebody want to work with kids and want to go to the Caribbean. You know, might be in this room. All right. Is everybody? Let's see. Have I missed anyone? Yes, ma'am. Come on down. Come on down. Who you are, what you have, and what you want. Yes. 30
Who I am.
seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 seconds for the entire thing.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm artist. I'm a former creative designer and producer for companies like Lucasfilm and Disney and Warner Brothers. And I'm a woman of leisure and a woman in transition. Currently, I'm doing business development for Aggie for Connect. So we're looking for companies that are looking for recruiting and hiring. And then I'm also working with a nonprofit organization with kids in Africa. So I'm looking for people who have networks that can help me raise money to send to a school in Africa. And that's it.
Wow, love it, love it, love it. All right,
Now
all
I'll
right.
come back and be coherent.
You got the cat.
I can
you got a
speak,
little
I can
something,
speak for 2 hours, but I
All
can't
right.
introduce myself.
Okay, did they put a little something in that Pepsi?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, that's good. That, you know, every now and then you gotta need a little something,
Yeah.
something. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Hold on, I'm clear. We're still stuck on the Africa and the
I know, I have nothing to compare.
We're trying to go to Africa. We're trying to go to Puerto
We're
Rico.
gonna go to Puerto Rico. The bottom line is, do something with kids. You can go somewhere. That's what I'm here. Ready, set, go.
Hi, my name's Aggie Coburn. I'm involved in lots of things, but the most exciting thing I'm involved in recently is something called crowdfunding. And crowdfunding is a phenomenal way to raise money to go to Africa to help kids to do almost anything you want to do. It's exciting, it works, and we're doing a great event on March 31st called Crowdfunding Live, and all of you need to be there. Would love to share information with you, would love to find out what your ideas are and what you'd love to do a crowdfunding project on. I'm Aggie Coburn.
Well done. Give her a clap. And a round. Push it up. Okay. Love it. Love it.
Go here and
Hey, you know, I'm all about putting a little something extra in the Pepsi. Even if
Yes,
it's a little
yep.
bit of